Hello everybody, welcome back to another what if video. This one's gonna be what if Izuku Midoriya has a mechagodzilla form. And this is actually gonna be a different type of ship. It's no longer gonna be from My Hero Academia. This one is gonna be a Izuku Midoriya X Mothra. If you guys are wondering how you gonna do that since Mothra is a giant moth while Izuku is a human, well, Mothra is actually gonna have a human form. Anyways, we can start. So we start with Izuku heading to the Quirk Doctor with his mother Inko. And when they head over, the Quirk Doctor said, "Well, I'm sorry to say this, but you are quirkless." As they both were shocked. But Inko would not let go of his son. So they went back home and they just did the same old stuff they did in the series. So when they were heading shopping, because it was like a month later, they actually got into an accident, a car crash. Inko tried to find his son, but unfortunately, she passed out to it, and Izuku was actually kidnapped by some scientists. So they did some experiments on him. They basically give him some robotic parts, and he could transform. And Izuku was scared for when he first met them, but after 10 years later, where he's now 15, he was looking around, gonna ask them, "So what's my test gonna be this time?" As they said, "Well, your test is gonna be something interesting, but first, transform." As Izuku said, "Alright." As he transformed into mechagodzilla. Is more dangerous now. He will kill anyone he sees. So when they were running the test, they heard an explosion happening, and they looked back and see a lot of pro heroes around. They saw Eraserhead, All Might, Miracle, sorry for that, Ray Crew, and also the youngest pro hero, Mothra. She was the first youngest pro hero. She is the same age as Izuku in this. So she managed to trap all the villains with her sticky web or silk. So when they see a giant robot, Mothra was actually mad because she actually hates Godzilla type, since Godzilla's hurts her family a lot. When that happened, she just walked away. She didn't want to see no Godzilla. As Midoriya saw them, he thinks of them as a threat, so he attacked them by using his laser beam, basically the red spot. Yes. All the heroes dodged it, and Eraser used Erase on Izuku, and he transformed back into a human. And everybody was shocked to see it was a kid that did it. So they went to him and took him to UA to check see if any check see how he's doing and stuff. When they went in there, they asked him, "So, kid, why did you thought about attacking us?" And Izuku said, well, I thought you guys were a threat because you guys made that giant explosion. As the others were kind of like looking at each other different. As Endeavor went and said, "Alright, you brat. You better give us a good reason why we should let you live, or else." As everybody tried to calm down Endeavor, but no one can calm down that hothead bastard. So, Izuku said, "Well, if you really want to kill me," as he said, "I expect you to even get near me." As the other was getting on a fighting stance, a person at the started, "Stop, everyone!" As they all look and see, it was Mothra. She basically told them to not attack, even though she still hates Godzilla types. As she went to Izuku and said, "So, can you please tell us what your quirk is?" As Izuku said, "My quirk is called mechagodzilla. It allows me to transform to mechagodzilla at any percent." As Mothra said, "What do you mean what percent?" Izuku said, "Well, as in like, if I go 25%, I will have the spines, the tail, and the legs of it." I see. About 50%. Mouth, arms with it. Alright. So, what up? Anything else? Well, that's one more thing I need to ask all of you. I say all nod to say. And Martha said, "Alright, what is it? How is Inko Midoriya doing?" As everybody was looking, and especially All Might, because All Might was protecting Inko for a while. Until something bad happened to her. As All Might said, "How do you know about her?" As Izuku said, "Well, that's because she was my mom." And All Might said, "Well, unfortunately, she died due to her injuries." As Izuku was looking down, and he was getting really pissed off. As Nezu came in and said, "Izuku, please, remain yourself." As he did. And if you started even hearing noise right now, we're just fizzing around. As Izuku agrees to calm down. And he did. So, someone actually thought about adopting him. It wasn't none of the Endeavor actually thought about adopting him so he could use him and Shoto Todoroki as their public project to become a #1 hero. He thinks that Izuku will be a great, powerful being. So that happened. Izuku was trained so hard by Endeavor. He really had very bad injuries. Like, he has a scar on his side, like Shoto, but not from the T. It was from the burn mark from Endeavor. So, Izuku was just only talking to his siblings, and also with his friend. And wondering who his friend is being in this. Well, his friend is Ida, Tenya Ida. So they talked for a while until they head to class to finish up their last thing. It was the last day of school. Todoroki doesn't go to school because Endeavor wants to keep on training him more. So, when that happened, they just left out. And it goes like this, nothing bad happens. Yes, Izuku was bullied, but the bullying started when he realized he has a powerful quirk. So now let's get to the writing exam. As President Mike said, "Alright everyone, welcome to the actual exam." As he explains the robot, Tanya obviously did the same canyon thing, except for not the whole point of Izuku and telling he was distracting. No, Izuku had said, "Tanya, please stop." He was about to explain it, but until you interrupted him. Ida apologized for what he did. And then President Mike continues on with his saying. See how long I've been doing this? 10 minutes, okay. I'm probably gonna do it for like 30 minutes or so. And anyways, back to it. So, they keep on doing this. Until Izuku actually sees Mothra again. When Mothra sees Izuku, she just stares at him and walks back. As Izuku actually just doesn't say nothing. But he actually did blush. He has a crush on Mothra, but Mothra doesn't feel the same because he hates Godzilla, so yeah. So, anyways, we continue on. We head to the extra exam, head to the physical exam now. It's where they start fighting robots. Izuku was only in 25% of mechagodzilla. When that was happening, everything went the same way as they did in the anime. Whereas Izuku saved Soup, but not by using all for one. Or no, one for all. He transformed into 50% mechagodzilla and destroyed it with his laser beam attack. Oh, you're wondering what else weaponry mechagodzilla has? Well, I'm using some of the weaponry that was used from a YouTuber named Spike's School. I think that's like Split. Sorry if I don't remember his name, but he had missiles. Well, that's kind of obvious from the series. I mean, from the TV movie. And so for that bang, I accidentally hit my phone with my figure. Then the next one will be a chain, but it has electric shock in it. Next one is some swords. Then next the jetpack, but it's more powerful than the original one in the movie. And the last one is like a special serum that will make any kaiju or anybody gain more power-ups with the crook. So yeah, everything was the same. As in they go on for a while with the destroying robots, they head back. Izuku still cares about Rayquan. Alright, I don't remember her name. Basically, Todoroki's mother. So now, in this, he's now Izuku's mother as well. So yeah, he had to thought about visiting her. But unfortunately, he couldn't since they won't allow him to go yet. Unless he has a real Todoroki in the family. And Fiyomi would not want to go right now because she was busy with the kindergartens. And Nato, I think that he say his name, basically was working a lot and about Todoroki's oldest, but the first one, sorry for that again. Yeah, he's not alive. But you may see him in the future part of this, if we get good amount of likes. Anyway, continue on. He basically had to wait and see when his bastard of a stepfather is finished up with training with Todoroki. And that will be in 3 hours. It will take. So yeah. I did this for 5 more minutes and I'm gonna stop. So yeah. He got in, but this time he's not gonna be in class 1A. He's actually gonna be in class 1B. I'm changing up the classes. Todoroki is being in class 1A, and what Izuku is being in class 1B. Yeah. Beatty went in and talked to everybody. Into his new class. So basically everything was normal for him. He sometimes do talk to his stepbrother Todoroki in lunch times, but they don't have no training or nothing. So yeah. And we had to the test, because they're doing the test 2 days later. Then they know we did. Yeah, Zuko passed everything. Well, except for one, the ball throwing one. He actually got into second, didn't get that much points. He only got up to 637 points, miles. And the one who got first, I forgot her name. Basically, her clerk was Big Fish. I don't remember her name. Sorry. So yeah, everything went the same as well. Until Izuku sees Mothra again. As Mothra said, "Will you stop staring at me, you robot lizard?" As Izuku was getting fed up with this already, and he told Mothra, "Alright, that's enough. What is with you against me? I never did nothing to you." As Mothra said, "Well, your kind killed my species." As Izuku said, "What are you talking about? I'm not even the same species that killed your family. I was human." As Mothra said, "Well, you had that transformation where you like to transform into a robotic lizard." As Izuku said, "So you're basically telling me a robot lizard named mechagodzilla killed your family?" As Sue, sorry if you want to saying stuff, and I did it again, sorry. Martha said, "No, a lizard named Godzilla killed my family." As Izuku said, "Well, I'm not Godzilla. I'm a different person." As Martha just stared at it and walked away. Izuku was so fed up with it, he just walked back to his house. And that actually will be it for today. I'm making this one a bit short. See, yeah, I'm gonna make this a bit short than usual. So, if I get this video to 4 likes, I will make part 2. So, you guys help me with that. Anyways, bye.